The Story Vault presents The Wagon Train. Episode 1. Setting Out. The sun rises over the small frontier town, casting a warm glow on the bustling scene. Wagons creak as they are loaded with barrels, crates, and supplies. Settlers move about, their faces a mix of hope and tension. Horses snort and paw the ground, sensing the anticipation in the air. Amos McGraw stands near the lead wagon, his weathered hat pulled low, eyes scanning the scene. He adjusts a strap on the wagon and speaks gruffly to a young man struggling to secure a load. "That rope won't hold. Do it again and do it right. We're not stopping for your mistakes." Nearby, Eleanor Harper kneels beside a coughing child, her satchel open and filled with herbs and small bottles. She places a comforting hand on the mother's shoulder. "It's the dust kicking up. Make sure he drinks plenty of water and keep him shaded. He'll be fine." Jim Carter hoists a heavy barrel onto his wagon, his muscles straining. He turns to Liz, who is folding a blanket. "This is it, Liz. Once we're out there, there's no turning back. You ready for this?" Liz glances toward Rose, who is brushing the mane of a chestnut horse. Her face softens, but there's worry in her eyes. "I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Keep an eye on her, Jim. She's got that look again." Rose laughs as she adjusts her bonnet, chatting with a young man who lingers nearby. She twirls a strand of her long blonde hair around her finger, her voice light. "Don't worry about me, Ma. I can take care of myself." In the corner of the saloon, Jesse Blackwell shuffles a deck of cards, his sharp green eyes scanning the room. A man approaches, squinting at him. "You look familiar. Have we met before?" Jesse's grin is disarming. "Not unless you've been dreaming of me." The man chuckles, but Jesse's hand stays close to the revolver at his hip. As the man walks away, Jesse leans back, his smirk fading as he watches the wagons outside. Julia Harper struggles to tie a bundle to her wagon as her son Henry darts past her, chasing a stray chicken. "Henry, stop running off! You'll get trampled!" Henry laughs, catching the chicken, and runs straight into Amos, who steadies him with a firm hand. "Careful, boy. You're liable to get yourself tied to the wagon if you don't stay put." Julia sighs, offering Amos a weary smile. "Thank you, Mr. McGraw. He's just excited." Eli Warren stands apart from the group, sharpening a knife on a whetstone. His blonde hair catches the sunlight as he watches the activity in silence. Amos approaches him, nodding toward the wagons. "You ever done this before?" Eli's voice is quiet but firm. "No, but I know how to survive." Amos studies him for a moment, then nods and walks away. As the sun climbs higher, Amos gathers the group near the lead wagon. His voice carries over the noise, commanding attention. "Listen up. This isn't a picnic. Follow my lead, pull your weight, and keep your eyes open. Anything less, and you'll find yourself alone out there. Understood?" The group murmurs their agreement, some more confident than others. Jesse leans against a post, smirking as he adjusts his hat. Sounds like a sermon preacher. Amos doesn't rise to the bait, his steely gaze silencing any further comments. The wagons begin to line up, creaking under the weight of their loads. Horses snort and stomp as settlers take their positions. Julia lifts Henry into the wagon, securing him with a stern look. "Stay here and don't move, understand?" Henry nods, clutching his wooden toy. Rose climbs onto her family's wagon, her excitement barely contained. Liz glances at her, shaking her head with a soft smile. "Just stay out of trouble, Rose." Jim takes the reins, his expression determined. Let's get moving. As the first wagon rolls forward, a cheer rises from the settlers. Dust kicks up, and the town begins to fade into the distance. The group moves forward in unison. Amos leads at the front, resolute and calm. Eleanor tends to her supplies. Julia keeps a protective gaze on Henry. Jesse rides casually at the edge of the group, his eyes scanning for danger. And Eli brings up the rear, rifle resting on his shoulder. The horizon stretches wide, the vast plains waiting to test them all. The sound of wagon wheels fades into the wind as the group disappears into the unknown. Like and subscribe to stay connected with the journey of the Wagon Train. Don't miss out on the adventure, the challenges, and the unforgettable moments as this courageous group faces the untamed frontier.